All Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine clinics in Richmond County have been canceled until further notice after a pause was recommended by federal health officials. The FDA and CDC issued a joint statement Tuesday morning calling for a temporary halt after 6 cases involving severe blood clots following the vaccine were reported. According to the statement, all patients were women between the ages of 18 and 48, and the symptoms occurred 6 to 13 days after the vaccination. Acting FDA Commissioner Janet Woodcock said during a joint media call Tuesday that while the blood clots are a rare reaction, vaccine safety is a top priority. More than 6.8 million doses of the Johnson vaccine have been administered since it was granted emergency use authorization in the U.S. in late February. Of the 6 cases currently in question, health officials said 1 has been fatal and another patient is currently in critical condition. The risk of developing blood clots is rare for those who received the vaccine a month ago, according to health officials. However, those who develop severe headache, abdominal pain, leg pain, or shortness of breath within 3 weeks after vaccination should contact their health care provider. Richmond County Health and Human Services Director Dr. Tommy Gerald said Tuesday that he is not aware of any local adverse reactions. Gerald said health department staff started contacting those who were scheduled for the Johnson vaccine on Wednesday and Thursday to inform them of the hold and offer the Moderna vaccine, which a good number have switched to. More than 5 tons of garbage was picked up from Richmond County roads during March, according to the solid waste report. Of the 394 bags of trash collected by the county, 85 came from a cleanup along US 74 business from Walmart to the former Sand Hills Hospital by groups from the county and the cities of Rockingham and Hamlet. Other than that stretch, the highest concentration of garbage was Sand Hill Road, where the county filled 49 bags. Airport Road was cleaned 4 times, netting 36 bags, and 16 bags were picked up during 2 trips down Hatcher Road. In addition to the regular trash, the county found 16 tires. Despite the county's efforts, a drive down several of the aforementioned roads Monday afternoon saw enough bottles, cans, shopping bags, food containers, and other refuse to fill several more trash bags. While there were no illegal dump sites reported or investigated by the county, nor any citations issued, there were 3 garbage burning investigations and 1 warning notice was issued. If you happen to see a soldier in the U.S. Army's new service uniform, you may be surprised to know it got its start in Richmond County. Burlington Industries, a division of Elevate Textiles, announced April 8th that more than 1 million yards of fabric for the uniforms was produced from American-made yarns in the company's Cordova and Rayford plants. The 1 million yards of fabric is equivalent to around 200,000 jackets, 115 hats and belts, 320,000 pants, and 195,000 ties. Burlington has been an integral part of the military supply chain for more than half a century, according to a press release. After being woven in Cordova, the fabric is sent to the finishing plant in Rayford. Last year, Burlington increased production in its barrier fabrics division in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The red, white, and blue fabric for the parkas worn by Team USA in the 2018 Winter Olympics was also woven at the plant. The 2 most storied softball coaches in Richmond Senior High School's history and their contributions to the program were honored ahead of Monday's game. Paula York, who started the program in 1975, and Wendy Wallace, the program's winningest coach, had different parts of a softball complex named after them. The softball field was named after York, while the new indoor hitting facility was named for Wallace. The surprise event was held before the Lady Raiders' 9-8 walk-off win over Pinecrest. Current head coach Mike Way said the decision to honor York and Wallace's legacy was simple. Surrounded by friends and family members, York and Wallace stood in left field while Principal Jim Butler recognized their achievements over the PA system. Under the scoreboard on the right field fence, a sign reading Paula I. York PY Field was unveiled, and the new hitting complex reads as the Wendy H. Wallace Hitting Facility. York, a longtime Richmond County Schools educator and coach affectionately known as PY, was the first softball coach in the school's history. She began the program in 1975 and coached until her retirement in 2002. York has led the Lady Raiders to state playoff appearances, including a runner-up finish in 1989, the only time in program history accomplishing that feat. Wallace, who is an assistant principal at Richmond, coached the Lady Raiders from 2007 through 2019. During that span, she compiled a 258-82 overall record, including the playoffs, making her the winningest coach in program history. Richmond made the playoffs every season under Wallace and won 9 conference championships, including 7 straight. The Lady Raiders soccer team's 5-match winning streak came to an end on Monday against Pinecrest. Hosting the SAC leading Lady Patriots, Richmond suffered just its second loss of the season in a 9-0 decision. Pinecrest scored 8 goals in the first half, with 5 coming in the final 10 minutes of the opening stanza. Lauren Landry led the way with 4 goals in the game, including the final goal in the 47th minute. Richmond will look to return to the win column and maintain their second place standing in a road match at third place Jack Britt on Wednesday. The varsity game will begin at 6 p.m. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report is coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
You were always more than my mom. You were my role model, my best friend, and biggest supporter. You filled my days with unconditional love. And you also prepared for the day when you couldn't be here. Because of the woman you were back then, I'm able to be the woman I am now. Your planning made this moment possible.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job, and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, classic Italian ice located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far here on this another, once again, sunny day. Just so awesome to see this weather. It's been so nice getting away from the winter weather and kind of those down months of January, December, and a little bit of February. Getting into these warm months has been really, really nice, especially for me, who does not do too well with cold weather. But looking at tonight, we're still seeing temperatures staying up in the 70s, 6 o'clock, 77 degrees, 10 o'clock just down to 64 degrees, not too shabby there. Sunset will be at 7:49 p.m. with a new moon phase out. So you'll still get to see some pretty nice starry skies out, although there will be some clouds in the way this time around. Looking at tomorrow, we are still expecting to see clouds in the area, but the good news is there's no thunderstorms in the area, with the exception to Lumberton and a bit to the east and southeast of their location down there. So if you are in Lumberton tomorrow, you may have to put up with a spot or two of showers down there. But Fayetteville, a high of 82, low of 62, temperatures getting way back up there again. Rayford, a high of 77 with a low of 54. Down in Robeson County, a high of 82 and a low of 64, with Scotland County seeing a high of 82 and a low of 61. Up in Moore County, it'd be a high of 81 with a low of 61. Ellerbe, high of 81 as well with a low of 60, followed by Rockingham and Hamlet with a high of 82 and a low of 60. Very, very warm tomorrow. Bennettsville, a high of 83 and a low of 62, with Waysboro seeing a high of 82 and a low of 61. So no rain at all really popping up for the next several days. We got a whole week's worth of partly cloudy weather along the way. In addition to that, we do have some 80s tomorrow, but pretty much after that, it's nothing but 70s for the high. We're going to see a couple of 40s up on the board, as you can see for Thursday with a high of 71 and a low of 46. That'll be mostly cloudy skies that day. On Friday, a high of 71 and a low of 48, followed by Saturday with a high of 70 and a low of 50. Partly cloudy skies there, and so it's still looking really good for the MB Drift event this weekend at Rockingham Speedway. Sunday, partly cloudy skies, high of 76, low of 53. Both days looking fantastic for race day. Monday, a high of 77 with a low of 53, followed by Tuesday, partly cloudy skies again with a high of 78 and a low of 53. So nothing to really complain about here, folks. I think this is just really good weather we got coming up. I don't see anyone having too much upset about it. Like I said, the 40s are going to be a little bit rough to get through, but as you can see, it goes right back up very quickly throughout the evenings and the following days after that. But 70s still looking good. You can't complain about 70-degree weather. But that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Walker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.